You all voted for it. Today, we're talking about the 2020 March Badness. And isn't it fitting that we had a March Badness happen in like the worst March that we've ever could have had?
It's fate is funny sometimes, but you know, to quote the Senate himself, I love democracy. Because by just a sliver, after a passionate rousal of the Tomb Raider fan base, one winner finally emerged.
That's right.
And what was that game, Josh?
That was Star Wars Masters of Teras.
Yes. So, yes, after we pitted 32 games with infamous reputations against each other, Star Wars Master of Teras emerged as the game we are going to discuss today on a Cast of the Past.
I can't believe it. Plumbers didn't win. Like, it hurt.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was a game that Josh was heavily standing for. I got behind a couple games as things went ahead. You know, we seeded this very purposefully to avoid some of the more common bad games getting in there. Specifically, we put Sonic the Hedgehog 06 and E.T. against each other in the very first round because we're like, yeah, these are always the worst games. So just get one of them out of the way.
Right.
But
today we're talking about Star Wars. Mm-hmm. And with that, welcome to a Cast of the Past where best friends get together to talk about crappy games in a new light. I'm Josh.
And I'm the Gamorrean guard on steroids, Tom.
Oh, man. So let me just start off with saying the opening crawl to this game. Did you notice anything about it?
You know, I've noticed in general with any opening crawl for like a Star Wars property, none of them are ever as elegantly written as like the movies are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even in the worst or the lowest quality Star Wars movies, there's a straightforward simplicity to the crawl, but games are always too, or you know, spin-off novels or television shows, they're always too wordy, too much. But what about this one stuck out to you?
The game opens up with the crawl and it says Star Wars, like all other normal ones would. But the episode is called A Master of Teras.
Quick question for you, Josh, and this is on the record. Is it pronounced Terakasi with like a silent S, or is it Teras? Because I feel like we should get to the bottom of that right up front.
I would say Terra, and I think the S is silent.
Interesting. Okay. I know that it's canon. The phrase is canon again because it was mentioned in Solo, a Star Wars story, but I don't remember how Emilia Clarke pronounced it. So anyway, if you hear us pronounce it different in this episode, don't be too hard on us. But you know, it's a made up martial art. It's nothing to cry
That's
over.
True. But the episode, or what it's supposed to be called, is A Master of Teras, which isn't the game Masters of Teras?
Well, it's talking about unique to this game character Arden Lin, correct?
Yes.
So that's presumably the master. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, that should be just the name of the game.
But when I'm playing Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the opening crawl says Star Wars Rogue Squadron. When I'm playing, I think Pod Racing says Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racing or something like that. Like, they all, like the opening crawls usually pronounce it as the game that you're playing.
It's almost like you're being told up front that this is going to be a messy game.
Right. So what is the story of this, Tom?
Well, Josh, I think it's only fair to, before we go back to 1997 and talk about this game, we kind of have to make sure that we're ready. So I've got some research questions for you about the year this game was released, 1997.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, well, I'm wonderful at on-the-spot trivia, so yeah, hit me.
Perfect. All right, so I would assume you know what the number one film of 1997 was. And if you need a hint, for a while, it was the number one movie ever.
Titanic.
Okay. Here is the actual research question, though. What infamous movie broke Titanic's box office streak? Titanic was number one for months until what movie unseated it?
I had it. I had.
Uh,
Was it Godzilla?
it was not, but it was a sci-fi movie of an equally rough reputation as Godzilla, I would say.
Okay, I don't know.
Lost in Space.
Oh my god. Okay.
That is the movie that unseated Titanic from number one.
Matthew Broderick, Matt LeBlanc. It's the same person.
Oh, yes, totally. Same guy. But moving on from sci-fi movies to sci-fi video games, what other much more well-received Star Wars game was released on the PC in 1997?
Was that Dark Forces?
No. It's another iconic piloting game.
Oh, piloting. So was it Star Wars X-Wing?
Versus TIE Fighter, specifically.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Hopefully Star Wars Squadrons releasing later this year will recapture some of that magic. And then finally, this is one that I think you're going to get right away. But in 1997, a controversial episode of Pokemon aired in which light effects emitted during the episode caused around 530 Japanese children to be admitted to the hospital with seizures. What Pokemon emitted the harmful light?
That is the wonderful Porygon.
Yes. And as a result, that episode, to my knowledge, has never aired on American television.
No, you can still catch it, I think, on YouTube. Like there's clips of it and stuff like that are up there. But if you want to
I'm gonna put in the clip of the seizure scene right here.
If you want to test yourself, it's like watching film yourself doing reactions to the Porygon episode.
I think we might make ourselves liable for something there.
Yeah,
so
I know. This is it's a 2020 version of Two Girls, One Cup. It's just the Porygon episode. People recording their reactions to it.
Brave souls.
So, Tom, let's talk about the development of Star Wars Masters of Teras.
Yeah, this one is funny because it's one of those scenarios where certain things in development kind of painted a picture of how things would come as the game was released. So when the game was announced at E3 1996, Tony Heish, who was the lead of the project of Masters of Teras, was quoted in an interview as saying, I feel like this is hard to get wrong. You know, he was just that confident right off the bat. Which is a little, like hindsighty, but, a little bit too much ego on that. But this was the first Star Wars game that was developed for the PlayStation. So think about that.
Yeah, that's actually weird. I mean, when you think of Star Wars games, not many do come to the PlayStation. I think I think Star Wars Jedi Power Battles, or was that for the Dreamcast only?
I don't honestly recall.
Star Wars Demolition, which was like Twisted Metal with Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know about that. I'll have to do some research.
Okay. And the Star Wars Episode 1 movie game, which I absolutely love. And I hope it holds up as well as, hopefully it doesn't hold up as well as this did.
So yeah, it is curious just considering the wealth of well-liked Star Wars games that were over on the N64.
Yep.
Do you remember all of them? I want to see if you can get them all.
Of the N64?
Mm-hmm.
Shadows of the Empire.
Yes, the first one.
You have Pod Racing.
Yes.
Battle for Naboo. Rogue Squadron.
I believe that's it.
I think that was it. I think it was just the 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Battle for Naboo is usually the one that gets a lot of people hung up on because it's just not that well known. It's kind of like a sequel to Rogue Squadron.
Right.
Or technically a prequel.
That very true. Very true. But a follow-up all the same. Yes. So, first Star Wars game that was developed for the PlayStation, and as you can obviously tell by playing it, it was heavily influenced by Tekken. So, Josh, do you have any background with the Tekken games?
Yeah. Tekken 1 is good. Tekken 2 is amazing. Tekken 3 is where it perfected the art of what Tekken was. It was a great alternative to Street Fighter and Virtual Fighter.
So, you see, I didn't have any experience with Tekken around this time period. Tekken is something that I got into later. But I have some slightly strong opinions about 3D arena fighters in general. I think that Soul Calibur, in my opinion, is the best use of it, where the 3D fighting feels natural and the mechanics are well built. But like, I remember when Mortal Kombat switched to 3D.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Yeah, and I did not like it. I felt for a long time that Mortal Kombat was just bad until the
Mortal Kombat 9.
Yes,
That was
until
when
Mortal
it came-
Kombat
yeah.
9. Yep.
Yeah, when they fully rebooted the franchise.
And that's something that like really disappointed me about, Mortal Kombat versus DC. That game was in the arena style, and I was like, nope, no.
Yeah.
But then Injustice, obviously after the reboot of Mortal Kombat, Injustice moved over to 2D.
Yeah.
So needless to say, the point I'm getting at is that this is a 3D fighter game, and it probably adds to my opinion about it not being very elegant.
Sometimes the 3D fighting, though, works in your favor.
Okay.
I mean...
In this game in particular?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to see from our playthrough how well it works in your favor.
Yes. So just a few extra little tidbits about the development of this game. There are some original characters that are exclusive to this game. The most notable of which are available in the starting roster. There is Hor, a Tusken Raider.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe they let that character name go. Just Hor. And then there is Thok, Gormarian Guard, which are kind of the pig-like creatures that guard Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi.
Thok and Hor.
Thok and Hor. Yeah. What do you think? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Wow. That's great. And you know what's even sillier about these characters?
What?
They were apparently worth it enough that they got some expanded universe character growth.
Yeah. Well,
after
I
the
mean,
release of this game.
so Hor actually is a part of the whole Arden Lin story. Hor was a student of Arden Lin. He was a Tusken Raider that went to learn how to fight using the master technique of Teras.
Okay, so there you go. And then, of course, like you just mentioned, Arden Lin, the primary original character for this game, because she is, she is
master.
The master. So, Josh, why don't you take us through the narrative? I think we got a good amount of setup going. Tell us about Arden Lin and this new chapter in the Star Wars saga.
So we got to start back at the end of episode 4, A New Hope. Okay, Luke Skywalker goes ahead, blows up the Death Star, pisses the Emperor off. Emperor's like, what am I going to do? How am I going to fight this person who might be super force sensitive? I'm going to hire this assassin named Arden Lin. She knows a thing called Teras. And what Teras is, it's a form of hand-to-hand combat that was created to fight the Jedi. Hand-to-hand. Remember that. Hand-to-hand. Because no characters in this game use weapons at all against you. Because everyone wants to be the master of Teras, and they don't use weapons. So this game takes place in between episode 5 and episode 6. Even though you're fighting in Endor, when the Rebellion didn't know that the Empire was stationed on Endor, that's fine. We won't count that into canon, right? Thank God this game's not in canon either. But...
well, something about it, like we mentioned earlier, might be.
The form of fighting is, yes, but the events in this story are not. So Arden Lin's going to destroy Luke Skywalker and I guess the band of rebel misfits that happened that caused the Death Star to blow up in episode 4, and thus sets us on our journey to become the master of Teras.
Yes, very well put, Josh. And, it's just funny that once you begin this game's story mode, you get no more of that information or lore. It's just straightforward fights through the roster. And at one point, you even face yourself, which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So
Hor versus Hor.
Yes. So, Josh, I was thinking we could talk to them about the random messiness of the arcade mode, the main story, quote unquote, mode of this game, or why don't we just show them it?
That sounds like a great idea. So if you're following us on our YouTube page, definitely check it out, because it's going to be inserted right now. Welcome everybody to A Cast of the Past plays and talks about Star Wars Masters of Teras. I'm Josh.
And I'm Tom. And the long coronavirus separation is finally over.
This is it. The March Madness winner is being announced now. the end of June.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what we're going to do today is we're going to do something a little different in the middle of our topic, is going to be playing the actual game. Because, funny story, it only takes 28 minutes apparently to beat this game.
Yeah, so that's perfect. If you're at this part of the video, then you clearly skipped the history lesson. But we're just going to jump right into this iconic fighting game. So let's get going.
It is definitely iconic. So let's do... We're gonna...
I assume arcade mode is story mode?
Who are we going to play as, though?
All right, so we have... hold on, let's go through the characters again real quick in case... it's then that you can see it. We've got Han Solo, but Harrison Ford clearly did not sign his likeness rights for this.
That's true, yes. We have...
Arden Lin, who's an original character for this game.
The mighty Chewbacca.
Not familiar with him.
No? He looks like he's having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
We got...
Thok.
Which is just the Gamorrean guard.
I mean, everyone's favorite Star Wars character.
Absolutely.
Question
don't forget the wonderful Whore.
Thok and Whore. It's like...
Thok and Whore.
It's like at the character development meeting, they were like, all right, we need names. And someone just threw out 2 joke names. And they're like, that's all the suggestions we're taking. Moving on.
We got Luke Skywalker, which kind of resembles Mark Hamill.
He resembles Mark Hamill more than Han Solo resembles Harrison Ford.
Yeah. And we got Boba.
It doesn't look anything like Boba Fett.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Did they get Boba Fett's likeness? Now, we talk about Carrie Fisher here, though.
This is an insult to Carrie Fisher. What is this face? It looks like they caught her like on the toilet and took that picture. Like,
so who do we want to play through as? I feel it's only fitting to play as Luke Skywalker.
I was gonna say, this was the March Badness tournament.
Oh, so we're gonna play
spirit.
As Whore?
It's Thok or Whore.
Thok or Whore?
What do you want to do?
Oh man, do we have a coin that we can flip? Whore versus Princess Leia. So
does this follow an actual narrative, or was that?
I don't think so.
Wow, what an announcer!
We'll see at the end.
All right, so you're fighting in the carbonite chamber in Bespin, I see.
Oh.
And Leia has Rey's staff. All right. So it's like 3D arena-based combat, a la Tekken, Soul Calibur.
Right.
The bad Mortal Kombat games. So there's that. Looks like there's a. I'm assuming that clock started at 60 seconds. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I believe it did. There we go.
All right.
There really is no combinations or button combinations that I'm seeing in here.
You're just button mashing, basically?
I don't know how she did that, but...
Or seems like he's... Why did you put your weapon away?
I don't know. I'm just pressing button. Okay, and knockout.
You lose.
So she has a double-sided lightsaber?
That's right.
Does she have a double-sided
lightsaber? She has what Rey should have had in Rise of Skywalker, a staff with lightsaber tips at the end.
Oh.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
That is a lightsaber, I'm guessing.
There... Okay, no, I can just abort game. I didn't know if there was like a move combination or something. It looks like it's a double-sided lightsaber here.
Oh, when she hit you, it made an electricity noise, but not a lightsaber noise. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's like a Magna Guard staff from Episode 3, with the electrified tips. Why would you even put your weapon away, Leia? Like, just keep using it.
Man, the range that it has, though. Look at that. That is a huge range. I don't know what the bottom bar is. I feel like
I assume that's probably a special, just mash buttons until you do it.
That's what I've been doing the entire time I've been playing.
Using the shoulders too?
Yeah, that's how I got my weapon out.
Oh. Nice. All right.
Look at that combo.
Horror makes like 3 sounds only, and that's it. He goes.
That's really the only.
He goes. And then the standard, Tusken Raider noise, and it's about it. You got this.
I'm gonna hit it from a distance. Like that range, that reach is crazy. All right.
Great. What a.
Kind of looks like the Predator if his mask's off.
What a meaningful encounter.
All right, it's your turn now, Tom. Show us what your whore can do.
So this... Oh.
Han Solo's gonna punch you with this.
I'm gonna jab him in the throat.
Okay.
You can just...
I do like the levels, the outlooks to, like... The layouts
was
to them
that?
are actually pretty enjoyable. He's throwing thermal detonators at you.
He's holding a thermal detonator.
But I feel like there is only a couple...
Oh, look out, Boba Fett! Boba Fett, where?
There you go. Now, we talk about Evo, and we talk about games that are, pinnacle when it comes to fighting games and stuff. They talk about Street Fighter, they talk about Super Smash Brothers.
Got Dragon Ball Fighter Z,
but
you
why
got
have
Guilty
that?
Gear. Get up!
Why have that when you have...
Get up.
He tried to do the Finn Balor move on you.
Oh my god, the coup de grace. It's gonna just crush my chest.
I feel like he... Han shot first.
I mean, he's the only one with a gun. Get up so I can hit you again.
Well, I feel like all you need to do is just spam
bro.
one move over and over again.
He did it.
He
did the
worth
thing
it the whole time there. All right.
So this isn't even a story mode. This is just a randomized roster fight.
Yeah. And I love the loading goes backwards instead of counting up to 100%. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. The Battle of the Ages.
So we've been in all Empire Strikes Back locations. I've noticed so far, which is interesting.
Well, they want you to remember there was the best movie.
It is the best movie, but I mean, I like an Ewok jungle,
Whoa! How did he get bigger? Did you see it?
Oh man, he's on the juice. He just roided up mid-match.
Oh my god! I wish I knew what the buttons did. Like, I feel like it's just hit, and one kick. Right?
That's all you need. I'm telling you, forward triangle is all you should have to do. Wow. Wow. We should have been Thok.
Yeah, I know.
What were we doing? Oh, he just sat on you. All right, there you go. You got it. I noticed you can't hit them when they're laying prone on the ground. What is this special magic nonsense? All right. You got this, Josh.
Oh man. All right.
You lose.
I lost.
Wow. Yes, continue.
All right, I'll let you.
Versus Thok.
There's just no enthusiasm behind his voice. Thor versus that.
Get up.
Hey, see? We got a newspaper here. You're playing the Star Wars.
Wow, Thok hits really fast. Like,
for how big he is. All right.
And I don't know. And why does he have a magic hammer?
I don't get it. Oh, look at him. Just throwing around.
It's like, oh, we made like the silliest character. What am I doing?
You hit the pause button.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Why isn't this an N64 controller? I would have so much. This would be so much easier if it was that superior. He did it again. He roided up.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh wow! And he spit. What part of Return of the Jedi could the pig guards spit fire?
Well, I don't even think they would last in Hoth.
All right, I'm just gonna do this. Nope. No, you lose.
Jedi Master Combo. O X X O triangle X triangle O O O O O O O.
Say it again. O X X O triangle X triangle O O O O O O X X O triangle X triangle O X X O triangle X triangle. I think I got it. Okay.
This is trying to figure out what a move does in this game, or how to do a move in general. Like, that's only when it comes to master capabilities of a fighting game.
Oh, you gotta beat him up before he roids out. Don't give him time to do it. I'm the dumbest character. No, I'm the dumbest character. All right. Oh, come on, you got this.
There we go. There's one. There's one knockout.
Whore's Revenge. Revenge of the Whore.
Episode 9. What it should have been called.
Revenge of the... Oh. Is he already big? I guess he got big between matches. What if Thok is more powerful than Darth Vader?
Oh my god. You underestimate his power.
Oh, he got bigger!
Oh my god.
Come on. This is it.
This is the
deciding moment.
1-1. Who's gonna take it home?
Fight.
Let me get my weapon out. How's he?
He's blocking a lot more often. And then he's just outright not taking certain hits because, like,
what?
Wow.
How did he do that? What is
Can
going
he
on?
magically breathe fire? Like shouldn't I have? Like, shouldn't Horror have some kind of like sand power? Oh gosh, you got this. You got this. Just keep. Oh, you did it! You killed Thok.
Man.
Congratulations!
Oh,
I'm
man.
so happy for you.
Whew.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Where?
Round 1, fight.
Wow, look at that ugly green. Now, what level is this? What world are we in?
I don't know. Is
this the
there's
Shadows
a
of
probe
the Empire?
droid, but I don't know what
I
it's
guess
doing.
I guess we're on the final battle of
This?
Empire Strikes Back. No.
Oh, we're
Where Luke got his
alright.
hand cut off. Spoiler alert.
Oh, X, O, triangle X, triangle O.
And then a whole bunch of O's afterwards.
Oh, that's right. Oh, X, triangle.
You gotta get up
X,
first.
yeah.
That's such an ugly green for
Uh-huh.
Boba Fett.
Oh, X, O, triangle X, triangle O. Nothing happened.
No. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Overpowered.
Can you knock him out of the ring?
I'm gonna try. He looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, kinda.
Wow.
Definitely Michelangelo, if any of them.
Is that
No.
the worst Boba Fett actor?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Like he doesn't sound anything like the original, and he also sounds like a 12-year-old boy. I've been getting paid for this. Is this an alternate Boba Fett skin? Like,
there are alternate skins for all the people.
so we just
Like,
got...
why can't I get up?
Yeah, I know. Getting up takes forever. It's not really well defined. Oh man.
Like,
Oh no! Careful.
he has a gun versus a bow staff.
He's got multiple guns. Oh.
So close to taking him out, though.
No escape for you this time. Sounds like freaking Marlon Brando in The Godfather.
I got no escape for you this time.
It's no good to me dead.
Just not selling his acting at all.
What about Solo? He's worth a lot to me.
Where am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Did you see that?
Yeah, and that grenade's
I was fighting
sitting there
us.
in the background for no... Oh.
All right.
Remember
well,
in Solo when they made Teras canon again? And I was like, of all the things... Oh, come on. Oh my gosh.
oh, come on.
No, it's game for you this time. Boba Fett even sounds dumb. Come on. Just fall off the ledge or something. Or just die in general because I don't like you.
Okay, well, you
Thank
knocked him out anyway.
There we go.
I think it was Virtual Fighter. Those games, you can knock people out of the ring and count that as a victory.
Soul Calibur as well.
Oh, yeah.
I loved me Soul Calibur 2 and 4. I played a lot of those games. Oh, see, that's ridiculous. The amount of damage
He
that...
went PK Thunder on you.
It was worse. That was worse than PK. Come on. This is absurd. That's absurd.
He is the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
I better be getting paid for this. Uh-oh, here we go.
He only shot one that time.
Yeah, but still. He's so fast. Yeah, like this agile ninja who was probably made this powerful to appease fanboys is the same dude who, like, got hit by accident from behind and fell into the Sarlacc pit. Like, this is why Boba Fett is terrible. He's overhyped because he looks cool, and
Oh, he got him.
good. Stay dead. Whore for life. I'm a whore. You're a whore. Okay, we're all whores.
Versus Arden Lin.
Who? Oh, now there's ring
So
outs.
now you can do
Ah.
okay. She has what's
Wow.
with her arm?
She's got a Game Shark on her arm so that she can cheat.
How comes everybody else is allowed to block and I can't block?
What was that?
That was Star Wars.
Triumphant? Triumphant, not triumphant? Like, why does she talk so weird? I don't know. It's just like she just put the emphasis on like the weirdest words in that one. Yeah. She takes a lot less damage, I notice, than other characters. She's all right.
Okay, you can't knock her out of the ring there,
but she can knock you out of the ring.
Right.
All right, whatever. 2, fight. Come on.
You said it all wrong. It's round 2, fight.
What is
Hadouken?
her super, like, robot arm? Her golden arm.
She's like
freaking
Barrett
Quibi.
from.
Huh?
She's like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that's right. Keep missing. Keep missing. Oh, no.
You lose.
You are a pitiful fighter.
This ain't it, folks. This ain't it.
I feel like I'm gonna have a seizure soon with the amount of flashing lights that are happening on the screen when she punches. No matter how triumphant. What?
Triumphant. Just both of you crouching, punching each other in the chest. There you go. Are you kidding me? Are you having better luck now? Oh, yeah, get closer. Wow, wait. Her reactions to you were really poor for a while. It's almost like she didn't know even what... But now she's kind of copying you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah! Hey, you know what? You
No
gotta
staff.
cheat. Listen, I played Dark Souls. I know you gotta cheese some bosses.
Just no staff, baby. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Oh, I wish you knew how to do whatever Horror's special move is, because that is... Oh.
What is going on? She's adapting to my moves, though.
There's R2 in the background. Hey, little buddy. At least you're there to put a smile on my face while this...
What the hell is
You're
this?
not dead yet. You're not dead yet. Come on, come on. You got this. Now you're dead. Oh, not dead. Oh, whoa. Nope, now you're dead.
How? Okay.
Shut up. Who's there?
He's almost like Dulcim.
I got a double back. No. Wow. Alright, do that, but knock her out of the ring. Wow.
Do you see the amount of health that was taken off? That was like a quarter of your health was taken off of one move. Hadouken!
Let me just jump in.
You went out.
You lose.
I want a mulligan. Can I just go again?
Yeah, sure.
4 versus Arden.
This is the worst. Dude, this March Badness, the first and last one. I regret who ever did this.
Oh my god.
She just Finn Balor'd me. Oh, I stomped on her. That was pretty amusing. Oh, come on.
Listen, I will cheese.
Huh?
I will cheese this as much as I... He's not even looking at her. How is...
The lock-on is so inconsistent. And then she's got this magic purple PK thunder power that she just...
Yeah, like...
Oh my gosh.
Her hits are so ridiculous. I don't even want to get to Darth Vader. Look at me!
Alright. Just swat her down, like, get down! Knock it off. Just treat her like a cat. Get off that. And what? Well, at least her targeting is also... Oh man, just keep your health above hers for 3 more seconds.
Time out.
Who wins?
You win.
Yeah! Hey, you know what?
New strategy.
New strategy. Let
Dude,
time go.
dude,
Hit her once and
hit
run
her
away.
once and then just survive. Well, now you gotta do some more work.
You know, it's easier...
Okay, now stay. Just get out of her way. Oh,
I can't. It's a lot easier said than done. I don't know if you've been playing this game, but it's not really the most...
it's just way easier for
It's
me to
not
sit
really-
in backseat drive.
It's not really the most user-friendly game.
Oh, oh!
Look
You're
at-
alive. You're alive. You're alive. You got this. She emptied that meter doing that. So just. Oh! Oh! You did it! Oh! You did it! Oh! Oh!
Yeah!
Oh!
Whew.
Who's next?
Versus Chewbacca.
He
The
can't-
mighty Chewbacca. Mabuki.
Conquer Chewbacca.
One. Fight.
Oh, now we're in Return of the Jedi.
I defeated your best friend. Yeah, watch. He's gonna be more powerful than her.
He's become more powerful than you can
can
possibly imagine.
Come on.
Look, why can they jump on you when you're laying down, but you can't hit them when they're laying down?
All right. I should obviously not. Wow.
Yep. You knock them. Oh. You guys had that.
Whatever that was.
You guys had that Dragon Ball Z moment where you both collided and a big flash
yeah.
happened.
Round 2. Fight.
He's so blocky. I will say, out of everything, I think, like, yes, it's just a simple stage level, but I like the scenery of every level, though. It is very, memorable moments from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Memorable areas of Star Wars. And that's probably the only thing that they really got when it came to this
It's a
game.
nice game to look at, unquestionable, but also not. Oh, are those? Oh, of course, everything's homing in this game. What?
Except for whatever we have.
Yeah, like no, there's no aiming finesse. Oh my gosh, she's like. Oh my gosh.
Watch, yeah, don't go to the edge, because they'll take you out of the ring, but you
It
can't
didn't
take
matter.
them.
It didn't matter. Why is he? His chest inhaling, exhaling. That looked really awkward. At least they got the actual voice actor for Chewbacca. Ugh. Come on. He threw a grenade back there, so be careful.
Yeah.
Might be kicking you towards it. You got this.
Don't say that,
Yeah,
because I
this-
don't.
Put that dog down.
Oh man.
Go.
Okay.
All right. You're such a whore, Josh.
I try. Oh.
Oh,
Well, that didn't do much damage to me, which is good.
Josh, you got this.
Stop saying it. This video would be called "Josh Doesn't Got This."
I told you. See? There you go. You got it.
So we should have Luke next,
Vader?
and I think Vader. If Vader is the end of
Oh,
this
where's
one,
this? Luke Skywalker.
because you're a bad guy.
Well, he's a
I guess?
Skywalker, and they're good at
Round 1.
The
committing
Rancor Pit.
genocide on Tusken Raiders. So
Oh,
I
no.
might have Why would you put your lightsaber away?
He might be super effective against you.
Ugh. And not just me, but the women
And the
children.
children.
too.
Okay, that's one. That's one.
I mean, yeah, he put his lightsaber away like an idiot.
Well, I thought he was going to just use the Force.
That's Sith stuff, boy. You want to play with that?
There he goes. He put it away for you.
All right, no, put it away.
Oh, he's doing the opposite of what you said now.
Put it away. Roll. Do something, you child.
Roll towards him. That worked out.
You lose.
Try spinning. That's a good trick.
He's gonna see wetness back home. He's dressed like wise Luke, but he's acting like whiny Luke. It's almost like I've been playing this too aggressively, and I should space it out.
No. Don't play smart.
It's mostly because I don't want to play this game forever, so I'm gonna rush through it. What?
Watch where you're walking.
Ow. I wish I had done that when I. What?
What was that?
Did you just shank me? What was that?
He, like, super needs you in the face. Luke is a lot faster than me, and I will give him that.
But he put his lightsaber away like a fool, so. Yeah!
But he's no whore.
Nope.
I am the whore.
Final round.
He may be a master Jedi, but you're a master whore. Alright, no lightsaber. He's starting fisticuffs. Alright. Josh with a 3-hit combo. Very nice. And he's just racking that staff across his chest. But there's that bullshit Sith lightning that Luke shouldn't have access to.
Did Obi-Wan teach him that?
Nope.
Did he learn it inside the little... Oh, no. No, come on.
Obi-Wan never have taught him such senorita techniques like that. Come on. Oh.
What? Oh my god.
You know,
Oh my
I held
gosh.
back from saying, Josh, you got this. Because I didn't want you to get upset. But I got silent because I was like, oh no, he could lose.
This is it. Is this it? Did we do it?
Versus 4.
Oh my
The
god.
greatest enemy is yourself.
1. Fight.
I'm fighting with the man in
And we're back on our home planet, too. This is like a fever dream that Horror's having. Where
So
he has to
we
confront-
can actually see the moves that we should be able to do, right?
What was that nonsense? Yeah.
What?
What is that? And how come we don't know how to do it? Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
You lose.
It turns out that there's a greater horror than you. Well, he's not reacting to it as well this time. Oh, the what?
What?
What? How have we not been able to do that?
Continue.
What?
What?
This is hard.
What?
Round 1. Fight.
So we have yet to do a move other than just punch and hit. We're doing the Superman approach of things, which is just punch harder than the other guy.
Put it away, you.
Yeah, I don't know why you're hitting your triggers in the back. Just
It's kind of just habitual. Like I feel like the triggers would be like
block.
prime activity buttons for something.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? He was trying to use his ultimate smash, and I got him. All
There
right.
you go. There we go.
You win.
Took that whore out.
You got
Yeah.
this, Tom.
Thank you.
You got this, Tom.
What is that nonsense?
It doesn't. It's not real. It's not canon.
All right. I got really excited. I thought you were gonna perfect that round.
I know. I
but-
thought I did too. I was like, man, I'm doing really good right there.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh,
Wow,
you did it.
two of them back to back.
Yo, good job.
All right, thank
Good
you,
job.
thank you.
So that should be it. Oh.
4 versus Darth Vader.
The Darth
Oh, no.
Vader. How hard is it?
Round 1.
Cut to an hour later.
Oh, okay. How did it hit me when it rolled out of the way?
I'm just so upset. Come on.
Well, I at least hit him once. I got to hit him once
Yeah.
that round.
Round 2.
And there we go. Darth Vader. Chad Vader.
Oh, I love Chad Vader.
Doug Vader. It's just. Doug Vader ain't got time for no whore. What? He's gonna do the jump. He's gonna do the Link Master Sword thing if you lay down on the ground for too long. Are you going trying to get him out?
No, I'm just trying.
Oh, glorious!
So I didn't try to do that.
Oh no! Please just let it happen again. The galaxy awaits you. What does that mean?
Oh my god!
was
I don't
the
know what I just.
That's the best way to end this.
Oh my god! Oh, look at this cutscene. That's right,
No one can stop this whore.
and that's it.
Well, that's the gameplay portion of Teras Kasi.
Back to you, Josh and Tom.
Back to you.
That was some great gameplay, Josh and Tom.
You know it, future Josh. Yes, and if you're listening to the audio version, thanks for sticking around for that 1 second gap. It was something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh man, that was great. Do you know what I went and did though? I did some extra credit for us.
Tell me.
I got to see all of the endings to this game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And did you see any other ending besides the one that we received?
Nope, I saw Hor standing on a cliff triumphantly screaming at the Tatooine sun, and I was like, okay, that's all I need.
So that is one of the longest ending cutscenes.
It wasn't even that long.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh my god. So if you play as Han Solo, I feel bad for anybody who wanted to play as Han Solo in this game. Because his ending was he flips a couple switches on the Millennium Falcon, it flies off, and it just cuts the credits. It is seriously
Hey, wait a minute.
4 or 5 seconds long.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
If this game takes place between episodes 5 and 6, how is Han playable?
I don't know.
I just thought about that.
I don't know. And why is Leia in her outfit from Return of the Jedi?
I actually thought for a second you were gonna tell me when you said it was disappointing for Han that like Han's ending is it was all a dream sequence while he was still frozen in carbonite.
No.
He's actually just waiting to get out.
But if you play and beat the game with Chewie,
Okay.
it's Han's ending, but then when they fly away, they land in Kashyyyk.
For Life Day? I hope it's for Life Day.
Leia flies an X-Wing out of a hangar from the end of the battle with Darth Vader. Luke burns Darth Vader on Endor. So I guess Luke's ending is just the ending of Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Boba Fett's just hanging out on Cloud City, standing in front of his ship, looking around. Arden Lynn's ending is her just flipping her hair to the camera, and that's it. Like she does like the Peter Parker Spider-Man 3 hair flip, and then that's just the end of her ending.
Nice.
We saw Horrors where he just raises a staff. Thok is just sitting down in the middle of a bunch of barrels, just getting drunk. And the Stormtrooper ending is just a planet blowing up from the Death Star, which the Death Star was destroyed, but they blew up another planet. I don't get it. But
See,
yeah,
you mentioned a Stormtrooper. That is an unlockable character that you can get from progressing through this game. You know who else is unlockable in this game, Josh?
who else is unlockable, Tom?
The expanded universe mainstay, the popular character Mara Jade.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's kind of funny that Mara Jade and Arden Lynn share the same backstory of being a mercenary that the Emperor hires to deal with Luke Skywalker. It's almost like, Arden Lynn was just so half-assedly developed that they were like, give him the same backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very sloppily thrown together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
During playing the game and stuff like that, though, we did mention about how we were having problems fighting certain people. And I think the character balancing in this game was just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, another development note, is that during development, the height of each individual character posed a problem because you have characters like Chewbacca who are very tall, and they had to work around those gaps in very creative ways. Sometimes if the fighting engine couldn't directly connect, they had to make hand-drawn animations to be put in to connect the hits. But honestly, I feel like sometimes hits just go completely unregistered in this game.
Yeah, it does feel like when you press the button, there was like a 2-3 second gap between you pressing the button and something happening on screen. And then only some of your actions were actually being recognized by the controller. And I know it wasn't a controller issue and it wasn't a PlayStation issue. It was a game issue when it came to it.
Did you feel that anytime an opponent was prone on the ground, you couldn't even hurt them, even if you were doing downward swinging attacks?
Yeah, I couldn't hurt them, but if I was on the ground, they could hurt me. But it took me forever to get up.
Yeah,
it was just annoying. And don't even get me started with trying to do combos and actual attacks in the game. Pulling off an attack in this game or a special move in this game was 3,720 to 1 chances.
Those are odds I'll actually believe because it did seem impossible.
Yeah, it was bad. But you play through and like I said earlier, it's the art form of Terakasi, which is hand-to-hand combat. But we used the weapon the entire time because it was just more effective and it was easier to actually take somebody out in the game.
Yeah, and it seems just really disingenuous. I assume, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, that the Teras Kasi concept was just shoehorned in so they could justify, how characters like Han or Leia could go toe-to-toe with Vader without knowing the Force or having a lightsaber.
Yeah.
But, you get characters like Han and Boba Fett who are littered with projectile weapons. And so for certain characters like Hor and Leia, it still makes it incredibly unbalanced because they're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know Thok had that weird like fire ring thing that he would do that would just progressively keep going further out and take up the entire screen at one point in time. And it's like, so how do you dodge these attacks? You just take them? Most of the attacks that were happening to us were homing attacks.
And Arden Lin with that super shockwave that is basically, from everything I could tell, impossible to get around and just engulfs a quarter at least of the arena.
Yeah.
But thank God for ring outs, huh, Josh?
Oh, ring outs are... It's the thing that I hate inside of fighting games, but when it works to your favor, I love it.
I'll take it. Only reason we completed that dang arcade mode is because Vader's stepping off the ledge twice. So good.
It was just the reaction on our faces too, that we couldn't believe that it actually happened the way it did.
Yeah. If you're only listening to the audio version of this, do yourself a favor, either after you're done or right now, check us out on YouTube, Cast of the Past, and please watch the gameplay of this. We had a lot of fun doing it, and the finale. Oh gosh, the finale.
Do you know what's really hard to see though, Tom?
Tell me.
GMR magazine ranked Masters of Teras in the top 5 Star Wars games of all time in 2004.
2004, like, that's really bad, because even just in that time period, there were so many better Star Wars games. There were at least 5 better Star Wars games than this in 2004.
Do you know what's even sadder? A couple months later, the magazine went under.
Well, you could see the cracks. Do you know what the rest of the top 5 were, just by chance?
I don't, unfortunately, and I don't want to know if they put this in the top 5. The problem is, though, when I was a little kid, we young lad, right? I was 9 years old when this game came out. This game came out on Halloween, to be precise.
Spooky.
It is. I remember loving this game. I rented this game several times, and I think I just liked it because it was Star Wars in a fighting game, and we didn't really know better back in the day. What the hell's a 9-year-old me gonna, like, oh, well, let me tell you about why these polygons are much better than the polygons that you have in your N64. Like, I'm not gonna care about that back then. I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, I could be Boba Fett, and I can attempt to try to use my backpack. But no, I know I'm never gonna be able to.
I understand completely. There was a pizza place around me when this came out when I was growing up, and I knew the grandson of the owner, and they had a PlayStation off in a corner, like a little entertainment spot for kids. And Teras Kasi was on a demo disc that this pizza place had, and I would go and just play a couple rounds with them every time. And like you said, it was like, wow, a fighting game with Star Wars, that's great, because I don't have this in my life yet, Yeah. So, the legacy of the game is what it is. This received some very mixed reviews when it came out, and it's kind of become the subject of ridicule as time has gone on. There was a published book that covered the history of LucasArts, and within it, they definitively state that the Masters of Teras Kasi was one of the first times we kind of realized that you couldn't just slap the Star Wars brand on something and call it a day, because it didn't fully work.
I don't know. It's a game.
It is a game.
And when you think of... There actually hasn't been any Star Wars fighting games really since. I mean, there was the one for the Wii that was the lightsaber duel game.
Which makes sense.
That was based off of the Clone Wars, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you had the Soul Calibur 4.
Where Starkiller and Yoda and Vader were all playable characters, yeah.
Yeah. That was the last time we had a Star Wars fighting game.
And they were goofy. Like, their presence in that game was very goofy, but again, back to my compliment of the 3D fighting arena, specifically in Soul Calibur, it was nice to play as them. Like, I remember Starkiller was probably one of my mains in Soul Calibur 4. So, just saying. But,
I don't know. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add, Tom?
Well, before we close, I think from a historical perspective, we kind of made our case, why this was a big deal, how it was bad in execution. But is there any singular nice thing you can say about this game? Because I got one, and I just want to see do you think you can fish a compliment? Because I'll go first if you need a second.
Yeah, you go first.
All right. I just have to admit that for the PlayStation 1 era, the 3D fighting arenas are actually pretty well constructed. You've got some very good vistas of iconic Star Wars locations, and the way that the movement keeps them all in perspective as you're fighting, like there's some very colorful things going on in the background. You know, you're fighting on Cloud City and you've got ships passing you by in the background, or you're fighting on the transport landing pad from Return of the Jedi and you can see the Forest of Endor all around you and the AT-AT walking alongside. It's kind of sad to admit that like the arenas are better than the actual combat, but they're pretty gorgeous and I was impressed by them.
I really like the artwork to the front cover of the game.
Okay.
I mean, I like the rendering of Luke on the front with Arden Lin and then the shadowing of Vader. And one awesome thing I do remember is when the ads for the game were coming out, there was a really awesome picture of Luke in his Return of the Jedi outfit charging at Boba Fett, who had his his wrist blasters, like shooting at him and stuff like that. I know I probably got him wrong and everyone's going to chastise me in the comments about it. I don't care.
Well, we'll put the clip up here, we'll splice that in.
But it's just really cool. Like just the just that artwork scene from the advertisements. I was like, that's like enough to get me hyped for it. It's Luke Skywalker charging at Boba Fett, who's firing at him. Like, yeah, okay. Like that was enough to get me hyped for this game.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting premise for any Star Wars fan.
So I would say the marketing probably was the best part of this. Like it did give me something to be hyped about.
It's sad, but isn't that true of most things anymore? Pretty good marketing, and then other than that.
Yeah, so the tagline for it was, "The galaxy is far, far away. The fighting is up close and personal." Like that,
I dig that.
That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, other than that, I can't recommend playing this game except if you can get it cheap and you're just curious. I just don't see it as a very polished, worthwhile experience. But if you're part of like a 20-year-old professional Teras fighting scene, good for you. I'm so glad that you have a game that you can enjoy. No shame at all. I'm not being insincere. Otherwise, I can't recommend it. Josh?
Listen, we all like bad games every now and then. We all have our terrible movies that we like to go back and watch. We all have our terrible games that we like to go back and play. I can understand that this is probably a great game for somebody out there. Just was not a great game for me.
Yeah, I agree with that statement you just made entirely, Josh. I don't think there's any such thing as a guilty pleasure. If you like something that's bad, you like it, and you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Yep.
But until next time, this has been Josh.
And Tom.
And we'll see you in the future. Well, that's all the time that we can spend in the past, so thanks for listening. Subscribe to A Cast of the Past on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. And stay up to date with The Cast of the Past by making sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. There you can be the first to know when new episodes drop, as well as joining in on discussions on all things gaming. And until next time, we'll see you in the future.